If you follow my channel, you already know I'm a Mexican living in Finland, and because of this I've had the chance to try different Finnish foods, and my favorite one is salmon soup. This is very creamy, very different to the usual soups we have in Mexico. I like it quite a lot, and today I decided to try a bit of a Mexican twist on it. I've never tried this before, this is going to be the first time, and you're going to be the first ones checking this out. I'll let you know if it works or not, and if it works, maybe you can try it, tell me what you think. If it doesn't work, I'll let you know, or maybe I don't upload this video. But anyway, I hope you enjoy it. I hope you like the video. Press like, subscribe, activate the bell, those kind of things, and let's check how this goes. I am starting with 1 liter of water on the stove. It's on a 7 out of 9, and I'm going to add 2 fish stock cubes. I'm going to let it boil for a few minutes. I just want to dissolve the stock properly, and after that we can just set it aside. If at some point you feel that the soup needs a bit more water, you can add an extra half a liter. You should taste your stock and it should have a good flavor. If you think it's missing some salt, you should add it at this point. For this recipe, I'm also going to use 1 large onion, or 2 small ones like in this case. I'm going to dice them and set them aside. Some of these recipes call for leek instead of onion, so you can use that if you prefer. I will also need 1 large carrot. In this case, I washed and peeled this one. I split it in half and I'm going to half moon it, which basically means cutting in half circles. Once I'm done cutting the carrots, I'm going to set them aside and continue. Of course, the main ingredient for this soup is fish, and you can use the traditional salmon, or you can also substitute for rainbow trout, which will make your soup a bit cheaper. This piece is 400 grams, and you need to remove the skin, and we are going to remove any scales or bones that we can see. I must say I struggled a bit removing the skin because I don't have one of those thin knives that you're actually supposed to use for this, but just be patient and try to get as much of the skin off without taking too much of the fish. Once I managed to remove the skin, I cut it into strips just so I can dice it. We want to cut them as even as possible because we want them to cook evenly, and also it's nice to get always similar sized pieces. Once we are done cutting, we can set them aside and continue. Now I can start preparing the soup. For that, I have a pot on the stove. It's on a 6 out of 9. I'm going to throw in a couple tablespoons of butter and I'm going to melt it. At this point, I'm adding my onion and carrots. I'm going to keep mixing from time to time, make sure nothing burns. I'm going to cook them for 5-10 minutes, just until the onions become translucent. Once the onions are ready, I'm going to add 5 pieces of black pepper, 5 pieces of white pepper. Some people prefer to use allspice instead, so just use whatever you prefer. I am adding 3 bay leaves, and at this point I am also adding my fish stock. So far, this might look like a normal Finnish traditional salmon soup. You might have noticed I haven't added any potatoes, which are traditionally part of this soup, and that is because I'm going to remove potatoes and substitute them with a different ingredient. What I am using is hominy corn, which is slightly larger than the usual corn you will find in stores, and also it's savory instead of sweet. This is not super common in Finland. I only know 1 store that sells it in Helsinki, but you can also order it online. I will leave some links in the description and you can check it out. When buying it from a can, it's very easy to use. It comes pre-cooked. I usually just strain it, rinse it a bit, and it's ready to use. Once the corn is rinsed, we can add it to the soup. While this corn comes pre-cooked and it doesn't really need much cooking, it's still a good idea to have it boil for maybe 10-15 minutes. I will leave these for about 10 minutes on a 6 out of 9 on the stove. Just mix from time to time, keep an eye on it. While I am waiting, I'm going to chop a bit of fresh dill, and the amount is completely up to you. I usually use just a bit because it might be a bit overpowering. Some people prefer a bit, some people prefer a lot. This is completely up to you. A bit before 10 minutes, my soup was boiling a bit too hard, so I lowered the heat just so it comes down for a second, and I'm going to add my fish. This fish is very delicate. You will notice it doesn't really need much time to get cooked. So at this point we're going to throw it in, we're going to give it a good mix, and you will notice immediately how the color starts changing. I will add 1 cup of cream, mix everything nicely, and this is a good time for you to taste the soup. You can add some more salt if you think it's needed, and I missed the recording, but at this point I added the dill. Once we added the dill, we can just wait 3 to 5 minutes, let this simmer for a bit, and our soup is ready. Now we can serve our soup. It looks beautiful, smells delicious, and I'm going to serve it with some rye bread and butter in the Finnish traditional way. To be honest, I'm very surprised by the result. I think hominy brings in a very nice texture. It's slightly chewy, so I think it brings more texture than potato. And then salmon is still very strong. You only get a subtle taste of hominy corn at the end, which I think it's beautiful. In my opinion, this is a dish that just works. If you're Mexican and you like pozole, I'm sure you do. Hominy corn is a very specific flavor. I'm sure you like it. This is a very nice twist on salmon soup. If you haven't tried this soup before, I recommend you try it. I also have another video with the original recipe, but try this one definitely. It's something that you will surprise people with. I was trying to search if there's any recipes like this for this specific thing, and this is a kind of crossover that at least I haven't seen. I couldn't find any recipe online for something like this. So try it at home. Tell me on the comments what do you think. If you try it, let me know as well. I always like when you guys comment and let me know. But if not, also let me know what you think. And if you think there's any other crossovers that might work, either with Finnish cuisine or something else that you feel like we should try here. I hope you liked the video. Press like, subscribe, activate the bell, all those kind of things, and see you in the next one.